caught you.
No, I think she is.
She's a bit, isn't she? And I
Because-
don't even agree with that terminology.
I do think that genuine is more genuine in this situation.
Well, I've heard he is from his name. Yeah, but come on, he's not really genuine. Genuine about. That's how Irish people say genuine, isn't it? Genuine. He's not interested in Ashley. He just wants to get his end away.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. He seems to be like, I need a new wife.
Me.
To have
I need
another
a new
10
wife.
children with or whatever.
How much alimony does he want to pay out?
What's alimony? Like, is that American
Child
for like
support.
child support?
Yeah.
Is it an American word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clever, aren't I?
Yeah, so clever. Yeah, Rachel was like, "Oh look, Ashley wine is back on," and Shane J went, "Thank God, it's been a rough 12 hours."
Yeah.
Um,
And then Anne wasn't happy that Ashley's skirt isn't covering her posterior. It's none of your business what Ashley's skirt is covering, so fuck off.
or who Prince Harry's fucking, for that matter.
No,
I mean,
racist.
flashback, but yeah, she was shut.
I like that.
Slut
I like that black woman who was on bots. I don't know who she was, but she was digging right into Anne Widdecombe and saying, "We know the real reason you don't like Meghan Markle." And Rylan was like, "Oh,
On the panel,
yeah,
or
on
in
the
the
panel."
audience?
All her
I
opinions.
didn't see that one.
Yeah, all her opinions were good. And when she said that, Rylan was like, "Oh, moving swiftly on." But she was like, "We know the real reason." I was like, "Yeah, it's good." She was good. She had a few.
That is the
She was
reason.
digging into Anne Widdecombe bad. She was good. I don't know who the fuck she was because I don't pay attention to bots, and plus no one's famous on it. But she had been watching and she knew her stuff. If you know who that was, listeners, let me know.
Also, there's another misgendering going on. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, Amanda said that Andrew was being a ladette.
That's
She did say she calls her wife he. So then Ashley was all around Genuine's bed. Do you remember before
All
going to
around
sleep? All up in that bed.
Oh, and then he farted when she left the room.
Oh yeah.
Romantic.
That's the end of that.
And then he said tomorrow night it's on.
Did it?
Yeah. We've still got 2 more days to go.
Oh,
And it's 12:15.
day 14.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was a good episode.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Shane has done traditional English plays.
Gaz just ignores the fact that it's 12:12. It's fine.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm just
let's get
saying,
through it
like,
then.
I'm just saying, don't dwell on little insignificant
I'll
things.
try,
Talk about
but-
the big picture.
What about Shane saying he's done traditional English plays?
What? Oh,
Talking to Genuine about his acting career.
which Shane?
Shane L.
Really?
Yeah.
What, panto?
Yeah.
Traditional English plays. Nice.
He's like, oh, you mean like you redo your own version of Beauty and the Beast? He's like, yeah. Like,
Nice.
It's the way he said plays.
Yeah.
That ain't
Plays.
Plays.
Oh, bless.
Go on then, if you got key
Not really. Shane said to...
performance indicators.
Oh, wait, stop that. Shane said to Genuine, "Did you get to first base last night?" And Ashley said, "Oh, there was no French kissing and I kept my hands in the air so the cameras could tell we weren't touching." That sounds romantic.
Oh, I think someone
That
referenced
sounds
this in a
romantic.
tweet to me earlier. And I
That
didn't know what
sounds
they meant.
romantic, doesn't it? Your
Hands
hands
up.
in the air like you're on a fucking roller coaster.
Or like you're in a hostage situation.
And John said Genuine would need a lot of movement to have sex because he's got a big dick, basically.
Who said that?
John Barnes.
Oh.
I know they were having
John
like
Barnes had a
lad
look at
chat.
it.
I don't know.
But Genuine and John Barnes don't like each
Shut
other.
up. Okay. Oh. Cat just fell off the sofa. He just rolled over and fell off. Yeah, that's funny. And then they said something about just putting the tip in. You must have missed this
Oh,
bit.
and then the last 2 inches or something as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, there was that.
Gross. Yeah, so I'm sure Ashley would be so pleased to hear them talking about her like that. Wouldn't she?
Does she really care?
She's trying to pretending she's all demure and everything, isn't she? Oh God, nomination. Go on, you do nomination. I can't be fucked with all the reasons and all that shit. Go on. I didn't even realise only the boys nominated until later on.
Oh yeah, because they won the
Dumbass.
power, didn't they?
Is that power thing going on all series because it's boring?
As far as I know, you're right there. Trying to reach a drink.
Can't reach around. Go on, you cover this bit, but cover it quick.
I just got one thing that happened before that when Rachel was in the kitchen and Anne, they were having a little confrontation with Anne.
Oh yeah, I've
It
put
was about
Anne and
these
Rachel are
orders.
annoying each other.
Yeah, and then I just thought it was funny where Anne goes, "No, I gave you G's order." She calls him G. They are all calling him G. And she goes, "So who was that for?" And then Anne goes, John Barnes. Like, why is John Barnes John Barnes and not just John?
John
Barnes.
I like it when some people have to have their official title. It's good.
Oh, Johnny and Dapper made a sexist song about Malika.
I did that.
Yeah. I'm not going to repeat it and sing it, but I just noticed it was sexist. I thought you'd have something to say about that.
I missed that, apparently.
Ashley was immune in these nominations, right?
Ashley.
Yeah,
she's not even allowed on the set anymore since she called someone a cunt.
These nominations, actually, I thought were really good.
Go on, you talk us through them.
Some of them were surprising.
You talk us through them.
Okay, we'll go through the nominations. Andrew nominated Anne for her outdated views. He said, "We should all be equal. We should all have the same rights, no matter what your gender, what your sexuality is, what your race is. Negative views on things like that, I haven't got time for them." He's got a very strong, consistent message in his gameplay, and I think it's working for him. Do you?
The new Prime Minister, Andrew.
Yeah. But no, I think
you write down a lot of that. Jesus.
Yeah, because I think it's key, because he said it the other day, and if you say that in your nominations in the diary room, you pretty much know it's getting aired. Yeah.
I'm still annoyed that they've not shown that Dapper nominated Andrew.
What, into the house?
Yeah. Because that would cause a good argument.
That's true. That cat wants to go out again.
For fuck's sake. I'll just leave the door ajar. You carry on.
So then next Andrew nominated Genuine. He said he made a few passing comments in the first few days that weren't meant to be offensive to anybody, especially Ashley, in the first few days. Was that just shit editing, or was there no reason for that?
Yeah. What comments?
Exactly, that weren't meant to be offensive. So that's like anything you said that was not offensive. Didn't make any sense.
Spoke.
John nominated Andrew. He said he comes in late and takes all the covers.
That was a fair reason.
And Daniel for his incessant snoring. So John's got sleeping issues.
His incessant sexism.
Wayne nominated Shane J for taking over the shopping list. He said, "I just felt as if I wasn't adequate enough to make a shopping list." Well, clearly you weren't.
You forgot the Parmesan.
And Daniel, because he was bossy in the factory task. And what he didn't know was that he actually felt very insecure about not making those boxes properly.
For fragile masculinity.
Very fragile. Daniel nominated Anne. She's slightly standoffish on certain subjects. And Andrew, a few nights ago, he pulled a moonie up on the window. Mm-hmm. This was supposed to be a joke nomination, though, wasn't it? I don't think he thought anyone else was going to be nominating Andrew.
Did you? No, I didn't think so. It was no joke as far as I was concerned.
He kind of made out that it was later. He said, "I just did it for a jokey reason."
No, I don't believe that was a joke.
He actually doesn't like Andrew pulling a moonie. Why? Because he's getting more airtime?
Leaving a sheriff's badge on the window.
That was a lie.
That's disgusting.
What's worse, Andrew doing a moonie or Jay McRae putting shit in the freezer?
The latter.
There's nothing else worse than that, really, is there? That was when we had the flashback. And what was your favourite bit of that flashback? Because I know what mine was.
No idea. Go on.
It was Wayne in the bed doing this no motion with his crossed arms. No. I don't know why he was doing that. I felt that maybe he was concerned that Andrew was going to get kicked out for it or something, maybe, by the way he acted.
Couldn't they just pull down the blinds or something?
That was that for that section of the nominations. Next, in the smoking area, Anne said that Rachel had been stroppy and snappy and I've been puritanical. And then Rachel was like, well, you know, I've been given this task, I've been chained to the stove, and that drove her to being moody. Mm-hmm. And she admitted that she had been moody with Anne. Mm-hmm. And then, do you remember what Anne said?
No.
Well, I'm not nominating, so it doesn't matter how grumpy you are with me, which I thought was interesting. Like, Anne's like, grumpy with me you can be. The decision in my hands is not. I thought that's interesting that Anne actually knows the game.
Anne does know the game. You
can be as grumpy with anyone who's not nominated.
She knew about the rules. She knew the reasons to nominate.
Not a valid reason.
Because she's reading that rule book all the time.
She's actually friends with Vinnie Jones on the outside. So next back to nominations, Shane L was nominated, and he looked like he was wearing Bet Lynch's old jumper. He said Rachel feels like a teacher. She's always kind of superior.
I see where he's coming from with that.
Me too, actually. I can see that. Andrew, he nominated for the way that he verbalises feelings towards women, like saying fucking and shagging and whatnot.
Going to town on.
Exactly.
Also,
what about drag queens? Is that included?
Also, Shane L said, This house is about harmony, not hierarchy.
Happy, happy, happy house.
Tattoo of the week, love, peace and harmony.
That's all we need. God, we haven't heard that for a while. Johnny next nominated Malika. She has a grumpy outlook, apparently.
Grumpy cat.
And John Barnes. Did you call him John Barnes too?
I've written John Barnes.
Yeah, he must have done. His opinions dominate. And then I put him...
I ain't seen no opinion of John Barnes as dominating. Have you?
No, actually. Didn't someone say that he... Maybe it's another nomination.
It was Genuine.
Yeah, Genuine nominated as well, saying like he wanted him to know... that he's smarter than you.
Yeah.
I thought that's when I noticed that Johnny didn't have a lisp anymore.
Acting.
Speech therapy from Anne Widdicombe.
If he's still in there the last week, it will come back again.
So Genuine also nominated. Is it Genuine?
Who cares?
Anne, because no one's being themselves when she's around.
He's looking over his shoulder.
And John was the second one. Shane J nominated Rachel over the Parmesan, and Anne. He said, with great internal conflict. Her conservative views have been influencing how people dress and behave. He said, her views probably tell young girls out there there's something to be ashamed about their bodies, and I don't think there is. He's like the absolute opposite of Anne, isn't he? It's like if there's a spectrum, Shane J is that side. Is, the opposite is like the antithesis.
But he doesn't cross.
Widdicombe.
But he doesn't cross swords with her, even though he pulls her up on things. They never.
I like that he can still respect her as a person, even though he doesn't agree with her views, which I think is quite commendable.
And I actually think Anne respects him too.
She does like him because she said she'd like to take him over to the family, but Courtney was a slut. No, she didn't say that.
She did basically.
And the lads were all sat in the sauna. Was that when they were doing their pec workout?
I thought there was quite an interesting array of bodies on the boys there. Shane looked so... Courtney looked so little and pale compared to the others. And considering he's Australian, you'd think he'd have a tan, wouldn't you?
I don't know. Like, where does he actually live? In America, no?
That nice.
Not all Aussies are down the beach chucking a shrimp on the barbie.
I would be.
Well, me too. Wayne and Amanda had their chat about prostate cancer.
Oh,
but did you notice he called it cancer? Prostate cancer.
I thought that was quite interesting, and I thought it was interesting how much they showed of it.
Yeah.
It was quite a long conversation they showed there.
That was a nice thing to include. But did you notice what Amanda said?
No.
I shouldn't poke around. Poke around about other people's illnesses and things. Well, I actually encourage people to poke around because that's how you detect prostate cancer.
And he said he didn't want to have the whole thing out because that would be the end of his sex life.
Sure, we've had a good innings.
Yeah. So that because it's your butt, isn't it?
Your prostate is the bit that stimulates the pleasure in the guy, which is in the butt,
so that's
which girls don't have.
So that's why he didn't want... Yeah, I know girls can't get prostate cancer, so that's why he didn't want it out, because he can't have butt sex no more.
Because it's the pleasurable part, the pleasure receptor.
Why don't girls have one? Sexist. Mind you, we don't have that cancer, so I guess it...
Every club. But this is the thing, like, men want to put a cock up an arse because it's tighter, but there's actually no proper pleasurable benefit for a girl like there is for a guy.
We already had this conversation earlier.
But this is like leading on to it in a way.
But there are some pleasures to be had from it if you're into that sort of thing, because it can be like a different sort of sensation, maybe.
I suppose so.
Or a change.
You can reach orgasm from the prostate being stimulated. Change
is as good as a rest.
If you're going through the change, try another way. So yeah, I thought that was kind of educational. Actually,
it was interesting.
And he said, "I wouldn't want to go through chemo because that would probably kill me." And he went in overnight, had half of it out. Next day was fine.
Good. When you're old, all you talk about is different illnesses and getting better from illnesses and your friends who are dead. That's all old people talk about.
But I really liked his blasé approach. He was like, "Get on with it."
Yeah, not Alma. Amanda's like that as well, isn't she?
She doesn't seem old though.
No, she doesn't.
It's interesting when you look at Anne. No, it's mad.
Yeah, it is.
Who's more likely to? This pointing game they've devised.
Game. I didn't write much of this down.
I prefer fucking chucking socks into a cup, don't you? Any sort of other shit they can make in a Big Brother house than this. But this is where Dapper gave us his lesbian comment. So he was like, "Oh,
Hold on. Before that, Jess said about sex. I just lie there and say poke it in. That don't sound that much fun.
No.
Why would you say that?
It's not really going to help your chances on the outside world
No,
with a man, is it?
Sounds shit.